Hello, everybody. Hello. Come on in. Come on in. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Let's see. Happy New Year to everybody. Come on in and please let me know when you come in where you are in the world. Hello, everyone. Hey, Arlissa, how are you? Hey, Robert, how are you? Kevin, Davi, Victor from Brazil. Hello. What's going on, Mario? Thanks, George. Robert, where in the world are you, Robert? Thabang is in South Africa. Come on in, come on, share, let everybody know we're live. Okay, outside of Chicago, cool deal. Cameron, what's going on? Cool deal. Come on in. I give everybody a couple more minutes. Today is actually not going to be a really, really long one. It's actually going to be really short, but I have a surprise for you that I'm going to share, my gift to you all. So I'm trying to wait for enough people to get in. Oh, hey, Joseph from Haiti. Wow, cool deal. All right, thanks, Robert. Hey, Ange in Mississippi. Hey, Derek in Alabama. Victorville, California. Nice. Hey, Alonzo. Hey, Jay. Oh, wow, from Nigeria. Cool deal. There are two places that I really want to visit um, uh, for music. I want to visit Brazil. I want to go to Brazil. Um, and I would love to be able to go there and teach and learn. And I want to go to Africa. Now, Africa is a continent, um and I guess I want to visit quite a number of countries within Africa, um, just to do music there as well, to teach and learn. So if you want me to come to Brazil or Africa, make it happen. All right, we'll give everybody just a few more moments. Um, and then we're going to get started. I am not going to keep you on long today, but I have an important discussion we need to talk about, and I have uh, a gift for you all. Oh wow, cool deal, Korea, nice. All right. Okay, cool deal. Well, happy New Year to everyone. Um, it's been I haven't seen you all since last year, so happy New Year. Okay, so let's. I promise tonight I'm not going to keep you very long, but I wanted to have this conversation with you all, share a couple updates, and then give you a gift. Um, so uh, I want to talk about uh, the, this question. Um, do we need musical mentors? Do we actually need them? And so this is going to be an interactive class today, live stream today. So you all get on and definitely type in the chat quickly as soon as you have your answer. Do we actually need musical mentors? Do we need them? So give me a yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you actually need a musical mentor? Quick question. Robert says absolutely. Hey, Harriet. Alyssa says no. Alyssa, I want you to tell me why we don't need them. Why don't you need a mentor? And so let me define my terms when I say mentor. Um, Mentor meaning this could take the form of a teacher, um, or someone that's better than you, kind of giving you guidance of some sort. So do you need one? So Christopher says, I believe we need to be inspired somehow, and most times it's through another person. So I would say yes. George says to accelerate learning. So Lee says yes. Jay says less. Yes. Kevin says yes. Song Hoon Lee says more or less. Alyssa says in that case yes. Okay. Now here's the kicker. Do you all have one? Does everyone have a musical mentor that can give you specific feedback? And while you're answering that question, so and let me know, do you have one? But let me answer the first question: do we need one? So really, you could sit down and play the piano or play whatever instrument it is that you're playing, and and I guess you could kind of figure it out on your own. However, um, one of the most important elements to help a musician grow is feedback. Um, and so we get feedback, for instance, when you record yourself and listen back. It's like the athletes that watch the game tape. You know, they watch the game after they've played and analyzed what they did wrong. The whole team's watching and seeing who hustled on this play. Well, you know, we get feedback when we listen to ourselves play. So it could be you record yourself in your practice session and listen back. It could be 15 seconds. Or it could be a teacher. Now, the great thing of having somebody outside of yourself to give you feedback, it's an unbiased opinion. It's not colored through your own lens. And so I think it's important that you have a mentor. So let's see what people have said. Mario says, I'm your mentor. Okay. Alyssa says, I do now. Okay. Ann says she needs one. James says, there's no one to give me feedback. All right. Davi Victor says, without a teacher, you don't know what you need to fix in your technique. Right, right. So let me be clear, because I think we're getting confused on the definition. So your heroes that you hear on records, that you might see on YouTube or Instagram, the guys that can really play, that you that you um, that you pattern, you take from them and pattern from them. Um, those necessarily aren't your mentor in this definition. I get what you're saying. Um, and I'm honored that some of you all said that I am your mentor. So thank you. I really appreciate that. But what I mean is someone that give you feedback, specific feedback for your playing, right? You know, some of the people that I learned from, one of my jazz heroes that I listened to and studied a lot, Keith Jarrett and Taylor Ikesty, but I've never had a lesson with them. They've never sat down with me and listened to me play and gave me feedback. They're just people that I study and I learn from. But I mean specific feedback about what you're doing, right? Okay. James says I need a gospel mentor. Ange says I'm a beginner and I get discouraged. I need someone to answer questions. Yes, you know, we have these questions that oftentimes aren't. Sometimes we don't even know how to put them into words, and a mentor will help you resolve that. Okay, so let me go through this really quickly. I believe there are three types of people you need in your life. I believe you need a mentor, which is someone um, um, to share with you, to give you advice and kind of see uh, what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and give you constructive and valuable feedback, right? So that's a mentor. Then you need a match. This is someone that'll challenge you. That's going to push you to grow and get better. Someone at your level, near your level, who you can bounce ideas off of and encourage each other. All right, does everyone have a match? And then a mentee. What is a mentee? That's someone that you're pouring into, that you're sharing with. And so, to keep this music thing happening and growing and going, I think you need all three. And so I definitely have mentors, musicians that critique me, and pour into me and give me the feedback that I don't necessarily like to hear, but it's true nonetheless. But and it's the feedback that I need to hear, right? Um, the match is um, somebody that challenges you, and definitely have people on my level or near me that challenge me. And then mentees, I am always sharing what I know with. I have a lot of people that I share with, um, uh, and that's the idea of passing it along. Um, Now, here's the truth: the better you get, um, the less you'll see a match. I'm sorry, a mentor. The less you'll see somebody that has to give you feedback. The better you get, the more your perspective, i- the better it gets on what you're playing. And so the less you'll have to see a mentor. You still need someone to give you feedback, but it won't be every week or every 2 weeks, as you would as a beginner. Okay. Yeah, Davi Victor, that's very good. Sometimes without a teacher, you get some vices or some bad habits, right? That's exactly right. Um, Peter says, I'm in search of a mentor and I don't have a match. I self-taught myself and I feel lost. For sure. And I hear you on that, Peter. I definitely hear you on that. working teaching yourself, you definitely get lost in the shuffle. You don't know where you stand. You're trying to figure it all out. Derek says, a mentee, cool. Robert says, some of these musicians are stingy with their knowledge. Um, yeah, and that's true. I do have a little more insight into that, though. Just and from one that shares everything, I share everything I know and do. So I don't mind sharing, and I'm not insecure about sharing. But I will say, even for someone like me that loves to share everything I know, um, I value very much the part of the process which is you putting in the work to learn it. So if it took me 6 hours to figure out this song, and I went through this painstaking process to learn it and figure it out, and then I have someone that walks up and hasn't even tried to figure it out yet, hasn't, and then says, Corey, show me how to do that. You can kind of see where it's like, well, I put a lot of time in learning this. Now, me personally, I'll share, but I'll challenge the student as well. So I'll challenge them to see if they can figure it out, but then I'll also show them. But for many musicians, that's frustrating that you spend a lot of time learning it, and someone wants to kind of shortcut the process. And there is value in figuring it out. There's some real value in that. So I won't say all musicians are stingy. Some of them are just, they sometimes the best thing to do is for you to have to figure it out on your own without them giving it to you. Now that's a small. Let me be clear. That's a small subset of musicians. Most musicians that are really, really stingy and don't want to give you anything. It comes from a place of I don't want to. I don't want you to be better than me. Right? It comes from a place of fear. James Forster said there are missing elements in my playing. Okay. All right. So Okay. So I see that some of you, actually, the vast majority of you don't have a mentor, someone that can give you feedback. Okay. Um, a lot of you have mentees, and some of you have matches, but the vast majority of you don't have a mentor. Okay. Listen, you all, we definitely need someone to help us, right? Our listener says, I think some musicians don't know how to teach what they know too. Ah, that's very true, our listener. Ah, that's great. Some of the best musicians I know are the worst teachers. And it's true, they don't know. I was watching something, and I saw a musician who's a phenomenal player, and I think somebody asked this musician how to do a specific thing, and the musician said, I just feel it. And, and it was like, wait a minute, like, I just feel it and that's what I do. That's not really constructive. So that's a good point, Arliss. Some just don't know how to teach it, even if they're great, even if they're really, really good. Okay, so let me jump to this. And before I get there, let me just pause for a little station identification. Listen, you all, if let me just put this in here. We have some important announcements coming up, like really, really soon. And here we go. So in the chat box, and also if you click on the description, the show notes, there's a link. Here's this link right here. This is to stay up to date with all things happening Skilled Musician, and we have 3 big announcements coming up, and I'm super excited. I want to share them with you all. They're super huge. 3 big things coming up, but they're not ready yet. I'm hopeful they'll be ready in the next 3 to 4 days, and I want to give you all who are part of our community first shot at this stuff. So I just put a link in the chat box. So make sure you click that, put your name and email address, and you'll get on my list so I can email you uh, on these huge updates that are happening. They're really, really big. Okay, now I told you I'm not going to keep you all on long, and so here's, and I told you I had a gift for you at the beginning. So I want to give 10 people a gift. I want to sit down with 10 of you all, and I want to help you develop a plan um, for your growth, a growth plan. It's free of charge. I just want to help 10 of you all. So I see James has put his email in there. No, James, click the link that I posted in there, and then put your name and email address there. Um, so here's what I need for you to do, and I'm only going to take 10. So I'm gonna take the first 10 that sign. Now I'm gonna put a different link in the description in the chat box. I've called it a free evaluation. Um, all you do is put your name, um, all you do is I'm about to put the link in the description box, and all you do is all you have to do is just give me your name and email address, and I will email you a link, and in that link that'll be a schedule link for you to schedule a session with me. Now I'm only taking people on 2 days. This upcoming Monday, the 13th, and this upcoming the Friday after that, which will be the 17th. All right. So I'm about to. I haven't put it in yet, Robert, but I'm about to. So again, I'm only going to take the first 10, and I'm going to give you a free evaluation where we can. I'm going to evaluate your playing, and we're going to create a plan for you. All right. And this is my gift to you all. The times will be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I know some of you all, at least in the U.S., work during that time frame. So try to catch it over your lunch break. It's going to be a 15-minute meeting with me where I evaluate you, and then I'll sit down and hash out a growth plan. And if I can do it while we're on our session, I will. But I might have to spend some time and look at what we've talked about, and then create a growth plan for you, and then email it to you. Okay, so here's the link. I'm putting it in the description box, the chat box. Good, sorry. Right now. And again, this is my gift to you all for being on this live stream and continue to follow. So James, I see you work from 8:30 to 4:30. See if you can catch me during the break, during your lunch break. And you can do this over the phone as well. So we can, you don't have to be sitting down at a piano. So for the first 10 that sign up, I will email you some instructions to help me evaluate you. All right, and please, and I say this in all sincerity, I want to share my time with you, but my time is really valuable to me. But I want to give you this gift. So if you're not really serious, then don't sign up, and don't take a spot from someone else. But if you're really serious about this thing, then sign up on that link, and I will email you, and we'll set up a time to talk about your growth. All right. So I'll give everybody. Let's see. So let me check now. Okay. Oh wow. Are we at 10 already? No, we still have room for some more. Let's refresh it. Okay. All right. So I see I have several sign. Okay, I see another one signed up. Okay. We're running out of seats, so not 2 days from now, the 17th, Friday the 17th. I think that's Friday the 17th, right? Yeah, Friday the 17th. So Monday the 13th. Oh, the link is not working. Let's see. Let me test it. Oh yeah, it's working. Here's the link again. Who was that? Robert. Here's the link again. I just put it under your comment, Robert. Okay, we are almost there. Hey, Noriko. Okay. All right. Have we reached our 10? Let's check it. All right, so Ian, you got to click this link. I'm gonna put the link um, in the. I just put the link in the chat box. Click the link. Don't put your email address in the chat box. Click the link. Click the link in the chat box. The one where you see me comment. Click the link and put your name and email address where it says enter here for a free evaluation. Your first name and email address. That sounds. Since I received your email, is that all after confirming? Yeah. Make sure you confirm. Oh, that's the other part. Oh, yeah. So after you yeah. So divorce, make sure you check your email. And you want to check your junk folder or your spam folder, and make sure you move it to your inbox and confirm your sign up. So this is one of those where you have to enter your name. Aha, Robert, I see you. I see you, Robert. You got in. Um, okay, we are almost there. Sam, I don't see you. Go to your email and confirm. A divorce as you see it now. Okay, cool. You see it now. Yeah, Robert, you made it in. Yeah. Hmm. That's interesting, Sam. Okay. Well, you wouldn't be new. Let me check one more. Oh, okay. All right. Let me just check one more other place, Sam, for you. I might have you. Okay. I'm looking here, y'all. So I'm sorry, I'm not talking out loud. I am looking here, and I do not see. Um, okay, tell you what I'm gonna do, because I see some of y'all are having an issue. I'm going to extend it a little longer. Um, so let me check. I see you, Sam. I see you. Okay, cool, dude. I see you. All right. All right. Real quickly, let me just. All right. No, I'm not going to call your names. All right. So I won't call your names out here. But I will. I will email you. Oh, there we go. We have our 10. Okay, cool deal. Um, Let me check one more place to make sure. Points. All right, cool deal. Yeah, so you have to refresh your email. That's right, surrounding, so you can confirm. All right, cool deal. All right, listen. So this is gonna be my gift to you. You all will receive an email from me within the next 24 hours, and I will. Yeah, Peter, I saw you. I will um, give you some instructions in that email. Um, and I'm asking you, ma'am, I'm asking you, sir, please follow those instructions to the T. Um, I'm just double checking my list. That's it. Okay. All right. We're cool. Okay. Ian, you click the link that I put in the chat box, right where you see your typing. Go two below that. Click that link. That should take you to a page. All you do is put your name and email address in there and click subscribe. And then you will see a email from me. And all you do is click on the email and click confirm. All right, hey Leon. Okay, cool to everybody. I'm excited to get to work with 10 of you all. And I see I have more than 10, so I might just do a few more, depending on how the time works. So I'm excited about the opportunity to work with you all, and stay tuned. So you should receive an email from me within 24 hours with an assignment. You have to do the assignment before the evaluation. So if you don't do the assignment, then I won't evaluate you. Because I need people who are really serious about this, and this is something I'm passionate about, and I'm sharing my time with you all. Um, um, and so I want to make sure you're serious as well. Oh wow, Brandon Brewington is in the building. Uh, wow, Brandon Brewington. For everybody that doesn't know, is he's a musician down here in Atlanta. He's 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 played for everybody. um, and forgive me, man. I'm not sure who you on the road with now. I know it's somebody big, but I don't want to call someone's name and to be wrong. Brandon, who are you on the road with now? I know you're with somebody. Oh, with Keith Sweat and Sway Lee. Wow, Brett. So we have some royalty in the building. Thanks for coming on, Brandon. So he's on the road with Sway Lee, Keith Sweat. Yeah, wow, big time. And man, I appreciate you coming on, but we are actually at the end. So today wasn't a really heavy one. I wanted to. So today was my way of giving back to you all. And so what I did was I came on a little later was sorry, think I was frozen right there, but I put a link in the chat box for you to sign up with your name and email address. And the first 10 that signed up, um, I wanted to do a free evaluation, sit down with you like you're seeing me now, but I can see you as well, and we do a growth plan to help you kind of. Some of you were saying you were lost and didn't know what needed to happen. So I'm gonna put that link in there one more time. Um, and um, and I might be generous. I might go a little bit over over my 10 that I said I would. So if you're late, put your name in there, and you still might get in. Uh, uh. Okay, cool deal. So listen, everybody, thank you so much for being on the live stream. If you have not joined one of the lists, I put two links in the chat box. Make sure you sign up because either way, you're going to be informed on some big, exciting announcements we have coming up. We have some really, really big announcements coming up that I want to make sure. Uh, oh man, my hands are out of sync. No, now they're in sync. Sorry about that, y'all. My hands are out of sync. All right, so Sarami says, do you have any books that you have written or materials? Aha, Sarami. Just for you, I will answer this question. Give you some sneak peek. I am getting ready to release an ebook with well, I won't go further, but it should be coming out within the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned. I'm pretty excited about that as well. And that's not one of our big announcements, so that's kind of something on the side. Okay. All right, cool, y'all. So thank you all so much. Again, definitely be on our list so you're updated on some of our big announcements we have coming. We have some huge announcements coming up that you want to be here for. You want to be on that list for to get first cracks at it. Next week we'll be back here same time, 9:30. I might not send out my email to everyone, letting everyone know we're on our live stream. I might just pop on like I did today. So thank you all for being on. So until then, till next time, be blessed and happy practicing.